Good morning, my beautiful people. Happy Monday. I was like, it is Monday, right? It feels like the Mondayest Monday ever. I am, first of all, if you're on live, say good morning, say hello so I can see you and say hi to you. Thank you for being here. I'm super excited to share some details with you about the experience that I have been putting together in my head for 7 years that is now finally coming to fruition. So, my name is Gwen. If you don't know me, please pop in and say hello. All right, Shine. I want to tell you a story. I want to tell you why I created Shine the Experience. And I can't tell you why unless I tell you a story. So, stick with me. 8 years ago now, as I was working as a doctor in a doctor's office, a doctor of audiology, I was seeing patients. I was doing what I had a job that I thought was like the job. When you go to school and when you're in the process of going to school and you see yourself working, you have this vision in your mind of where you're going to be when you graduate and what kind of job you're going to lead. And this job was that job. I had my own office. I worked 4 days a week. I had a full day off in the middle of the week. And I really saw that as success for me. And as most of you guys know, that story changed with my salary and a reduction in salary, and it led me down a different path. And what I realized from that reduction in salary was, number one, that I had not been living my dream. Okay, I had not been living my dream because I had been helping other people build their dreams, not only in this job, but in that job that I had before that and the job that I had before that. So in this realization, I saw entrepreneurship. And I saw the energy of the women leading in entrepreneurship. I saw the money they were making. I saw the freedom that they had to show up for their business when it aligned for them. And I saw them doing it with kids on their laps. And I thought, okay, what is this? Like, no one has ever talked about this before. What is the sorcery? How do I dip my toe in? And so what I started to do is I started to dip my toe in. And what I started to see was this community that I really wanted to be part of, right? It changed the way I saw success. It changed what I saw I was possible of creating because I saw other people creating it for themselves, other women specifically. And so what I did was I unknowingly took what I had learned to get me through school and get me my job, which was checking off the to-do list, right? Following the strategy, following the system, checking that list, which landed me a job. Now, I took only what I knew because we only know what we know. And when I thought I was beginning to create something for myself and live out my dreams, I didn't know that I was stunting myself because I was taking what had gotten me here that wasn't going to get me any further, and I was bringing it into entrepreneurship. So I thought that I was chasing my own success, right? But what I was doing was taking a system and a strategy and a totally masculine way of showing up for business that wasn't going to work. And so what I realized in this process is when people talk about, okay, I had been to every event, I had read every business book, you guys. Ask me a business book and I've read it. I guarantee you I have it on my shelf or I have it in my Audible. Read all the books, went to all the events. I paid for coaching. And what everyone told me was that you had to be consistent and committed. And so for 7 years, I wondered why I was being consistent and committing to my business and I wasn't seeing the success that I wanted. Now, for years, that was a financial goal until I realized that that's actually not the reason why I'm here. But the financial goal came from a place of having to make up an income that was taken away from me in order for us to live. So what I started to do is I started to peel back the layers. But for 7 years, I truly did not understand why I hadn't created success yet if I was doing what everyone was telling me to do. And what I discovered along the way is that when they're talking about consistency and they're talking about commitment, it is not to your business. Yes, that is a part. It is to yourself. And it's the extrapolation of what you have inside. It is the peeling back of all the layers that we've built up as gates, as facades, as armies, as guards, as things that we put up, walls that we put up to prevent ourselves from getting hurt, to prevent ourselves from failing. All of these beliefs and these things that we've been told we needed along the way, it is the peeling back of that and literally opening up to this pure heart energy that we all have a magic within. And it wasn't until I came home to that I started to see success in my business. Because number one, what that taught me to do was connect with myself. So it wasn't consistency and commitment to my business. I could post on social media all day. I could show up and do lives all day. That in itself is not what creates success. It was consistently showing up for me, committing to me, to peel back the layers, to dig deeper, to fully show up as my authentic self in my business. And I think we say that so much, but we don't actually know what that means. So the reason why I created Shine, the Experience, which is a local New Hampshire event, I cannot wait for this to happen, is because no matter where you are in business, I wanted women to see that we can spend time connecting and nurturing our inner wisdom, which we all have. Danielle McDurphy, hello, good morning. I love you so much. We all have access to this inner wisdom that we've pushed down and pushed down and pushed down because we thought that success was this in business. We thought that checking the boxes and doing the strategies and reaching out in the way that people told us to and writing the emails and showing up every day, we thought that was success. But true success does not come from that. True success comes from connection with ourselves. And so the reason why I created Shine, the Experience, is because it is a day where we get to experience our inner wisdom. It is not something that can be read in a book. It is something that has to be experienced, which is why I did not call this a retreat. I did not call it anything other than an experience, because it literally is you stepping into the experience of you. After attending Shine, my goal for you, and I know that this will happen by what we're doing and activating by being here, is that you feel newly liberated, that you feel alive, and you feel ready to lead from your magic, which is nobody else's. And you're like, yes, this is my magic, and yes, I'm going to lead with it. You are confident as anything in who you are. You literally walk into this house at 9:30 in the morning on February 25th, 2023 as one woman, and you walk out of the house as a brand new woman. Shine, the Experience was created for women in entrepreneurship. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey. You can be day 1 in business. You can be day 150,000 in business. It does not matter, because what we will take away from Shine is the backbone, is the foundation to creating a business that we truly love, creating a business that actually is what we call successful, right? Success to us means something different than it does to someone else. But this is the foundation, that the cornerstone that is missing in the world of entrepreneurship. And I get to bring that to you in my magic. This is where I lead. This is my magic. This is my purest and truest magic and wisdom and energy that I get to lead you through. So the day looks like this. It's February 25th, 2023. We are meeting in Durham, New Hampshire, on a farm. This beautiful farmhouse. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we have this openness in this house, this brightness, this expansiveness, so that we can transform together. We walk through activations, we walk through workshops, we walk through a lot of stuff, but what's most important is that you walk away as a new woman. And to solidify that, at the end of our time together at 3 p.m., you actually get to have new headshots taken at the end of the day, so that you can take that home and remember who you accessed. Remember the woman that you uncovered at Shine. And as your reminder, when you look at those photos, here's a new way that you get to show up as that woman. Here's a new way that you get to lead as that woman. Here's the way that you get to show up just in the world as the new woman, the new liberated woman that you uncover at Shine. Your food is included. Your headshots are included. So you guys, This event is $333. $333 for this experience in which I have hired my brand photographer, Lauren Bodwell, who is the most amazing brand photographer. She's been with me for 5 years. I brought her into this event not only to document our journey, but also to provide you guys with headshots when you leave. You literally could not get headshots for $333. So that in the price alone is very expansive. Not only that, I think what we're missing and what people are craving, especially women, is connection and community and sisterhood. Because I'll tell you what, I cannot tell you what's coming in May of 2023, but I can tell you that I am co-creating something with a woman, a sister, who I have just been in a mastermind with for the past 6 months. So what I know gets to happen when we have in-person connection and in-person sisterhood is that we create connections with other humans who are on this path, who share a similar mission, who share a similar light that they're working towards. And when you connect with people like that, you have sisterhood for life. You have someone who's always going to support you, someone who's going to cheerlead for you, someone who's going to root you on and remind you of your magic when maybe you forget. And now the other awesome thing that you can also add to your ticket is an upgrade, a VIP upgrade. And what your VIP upgrade includes is 2 coaching calls with me, 1 before the event and 1 after the event. And the reason why this is important is because before the event, we want to get you in that room ready to expand. So if we have a coaching call before the event, we get to peel back the layers so that you're already fresh and ready to go. You don't have to do all that extra work once you get there. You literally walk into that room ready to transform. So you get 1 coaching call with me 60 minutes before the event takes off. And then following the event, we get another connection, another coaching call, 60-minute coaching call, so that you can be held accountable. Sometimes we just need someone to hold us accountable to what we put the stake in the ground for. Because when you leave that event, you're going to have some declarations that you make. You're going to have declarations around the person that you want to show up as from here on out. And my job is to hold you accountable to those things. We get to figure out how to weave that new declaration into every single thing that you do, every minute of your life, every part of everything that you do from here on out, and how to continue to expand and grow in that space. So your VIP upgrade, $555, 2 coaching calls, and the day of experience. I have created this with the intention of having so much fun. The creation of it has been fun. The booking of the event has been fun. The magic that's being created in the day, the activations that we're doing are all created in fun. And so I can't stop smiling when I think about Shine, the experience. You don't have to live in New Hampshire to come to this experience. We're going to be on the seacoast. So maybe it is that you decide you want to take a weekend adventure away. We're meeting on February 25th, 2023. 9:30 in the morning, people will start to come in. 3 o'clock in the afternoon is when we when we finish. That was vision and finish together because the vision for this is so expansive. So I'm inviting you, I'm calling you up to make the declaration to yourself, to make a commitment to yourself, to be consistent to yourself, and to peel back the layers so that you can finally shine as the woman that you are with all of your inner wisdom and the magic that you hold within. It is your time to shine, and I am honored to lead you in this experience. I will drop the link in the comments so that you can check out the page and you can see the specific details. But if you have any questions, please let me know. There are very few spots available. I made this as a very intimate experience so that we could have that intimacy, so that we could connect with each other in this short amount of time that we're going to be together to create the most impact in the day that we have. So I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing in my excitement for Shine, the experience. There is so much more to come. I love you guys.